So I have been living in South Korea for a few months and I still find it very intimidating to go out to eat by myself. So I'm going to show you the process of how I find the restaurants that I go to eat at, because you might not know this. In Korea, some restaurants will require you to have 2 or more people to eat at them. You kind of have 2 options. So option 1 would be get on a map app. So that could be Kakao Maps or that could be Neighbor Maps. And you can kind of just scroll through the restaurants. You want to find restaurants that have those little black crock pot bowls or things that look like they're served for 1 person only. So like tonkatsu places where it's like a set and you just get the 1 fried pork cutlet and it's served individually. Those baby black bowls that look like little crock pots, those are usually soups, which are going to be served with 1 person portions. By yourself, you're not going to want to go to those places where you cook in front of you. So that's like a Korean barbecue or those really big like circle things. They bring it out and they put it on like a fire, like a flame. That's not a place that you want to go to by yourself. It's not that you can't go to those places where you cook in front of yourself, but like for me, I already have enough anxiety just trying to get to the restaurant in itself. I don't want to go to one of those places and they start speaking to me in fluent Korean. I don't know what's going on. So I want to eliminate anything that could go wrong if possible. I just want to go to places that I know it's going to be a safe bet that yes, I can eat here by myself. I'm going to warn you right now though, the sooner that you learn Hangul, the better your experience is going to be at these restaurants, because a lot of the like hole in the wall restaurants is what we would call in America. They're not hole in the wall restaurants. They're really great restaurants, but the menu is up on the wall. So they're not going to physically hand you a menu and they expect you to just call out what you want to have. Oh, 저기요, 육개장 하나 주세요. You can always take a picture of it because that way you can just point at it and say 이거 주세요. But now we're going to go out this very aesthetically pleasing door because it matches the curtains perfectly. This Airbnb is great. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's go. Oh shoot, you can't see crap. Well, as you can see, it's closed. Currently it is Tuesday, so I'm actually a little surprised, but on to the next. You know, of course the place you want to go to is closed, right? But now, I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. You probably can't even see me right now. It's so dark. But, kaja! Oh, gonna get hit by a scooter. Oh! What you doing? You can probably see, but up there's so many flashing lights, which means lots of restaurants. If you think of it like car companies, they'll always be like near each other. Like you'll see a Chevy across the street from a Ford. They stay close to each other because if people want to buy a car, they're more likely to get cars bought if they're not like isolated. So restaurants here are the same. So if you see like a whole bunch of lights, it's probably a restaurant area and it's flashy, so it's drawing your attention in. So we'll head that way. This is the crock pot bowl I'm telling you about. I don't know if you want to get that many peppers in it if you don't like spicy food, but that's the bowl to look out for. Hey, what's up? And this is the silver like round pot thing I'm talking about. That's more for sharing, not solo. The really busy places where you see like a whole bunch of people sitting out on the streets, those are usually like group setting places, so you're gonna want to steer away from those. But as you saw on the corner, all inside, that place looked really good. I would say a lot of like the traditional market streets seem to be dead like everywhere. I know they used to be really like hopping. Today, not so much.
No, ma'am. No, you're very mistaken. You're very mistaken.
Right when I said that. Right when I said that.
What would you like? What do you recommend? If you like Korean food, your signature is so good. 선지국밥. Have you tried? No, I wanna try. 네네네. 감사합니다.
Her English is so good. Wow. If you're curious, this is where the silverware is.
Wow. 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 Wow.
How do you like it?
너무너무 맛있어요. Really? 네. 감사합니다. How do you know English?
I used to teach
Oh,
one time ago.
Oh, so good. She's so nice. It wouldn't be a Korean restaurant if they weren't playing news and there was like a needle that comes on the screen. Me and my queasy self eating my, I believe it's cow's blood soup. We're having a great time.
네. 선지국밥 하나. 네.
Very nice. Mona. Can I get a pic? Okay. She's so nice. She was so kind. Her English is so good. Thank you so much. 감사합니다.
이거 안 되는데.
오케이. 괜찮아요.
땡큐. 고마워요.
감사합니다.
네.
안녕히 계세요. Well, I'm really glad that I pulled cash out because gotta love it when your cards don't work. Do you feel as sweaty as I do right now? Because whoop, and then my phone died, but stopped by, got myself dessert because I just walked so far because I couldn't call a taxi with my phone and I don't know my address. Literally, thank you, Lord. He made me good at directions because I just remembered where to go. We're alive. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye.